Hi, I'm going to talk about routine and structure. We know that at times the world can feel like quite a confusing and sometimes a little bit of a scary place for autistic children. The situation we currently find ourselves in is a period of change, which is something they do struggle with. This can lead to uncertainty, and which again can increase anxiety. So just going to look for a few minutes about ways in which we can bring in some increased structure really and routine into their daily lives. It can be helpful to keep some of their usual daily routine the same. So sort of trying to stick to the same sort of times that they usually get up, go to bed, perhaps the same order that they usually do their morning routine in. Perhaps they brush their teeth first and then they get dressed, or have breakfast, then brush their teeth. So it's just the little things like that really. If you can try and keep those more or less the same, that may help. You may already be aware that how for some autistic children, verbal communication is easily lost and forgotten. Words complex and too many of them, they can just get sort of lost in the ether and forgotten. And how some autistic children prefer and benefit from a use of like visual structure, something that is concrete, something they can refer back to. So with that in mind, think about how we can introduce some of that visual structure into our homes and into their lives. Your children probably already use a visual timetable at school, and this is something that you can introduce at home too, although it may have to be presented in a little bit of a different way. If you are going to introduce some form of a timetable at home, then it doesn't have to be anything that's too formal. It can be something that can be related to your child's special interest. It's something you can do together. So you could do like a Minecraft themed timetable, or say a Lego timetable. You might not even call it a timetable, you could call it a planner or a daily activity list or something of that nature. They can, in creating it, they can draw characters on it, they can download images off the internet, and so make it really personalised. In the past, for parents, we have made sort of personalised theme timetables. So if you're struggling, you can always get in touch with us and see what we've got in our resources as well. The most important thing is that they feel like it's theirs. They have ownership of it. They contribute to it. That you sit together and you decide what sort of activities they may like to have on their timetable. So basically they feel like they're in control of it. So your timetable or your planner will be something that you and your child can refer to during the day. It may be that as they complete an activity, they either cross it off the timetable or take that picture off so they can see how the day is progressing. That's giving them that structure. If you do want to build some sort of learning opportunities into their day, into their timetable, you might find that your child may be a bit reluctant if they look a little bit too school related. Yeah, a lot of our kids, they like to, they compartmentalise, so school is home and home is home, and never the two shall meet. So when you're thinking about those learning opportunities, it's about thinking a little bit outside the box. What is more creative, what is more fun, rather than getting them to sit down and do maths and English, that sort of thing. Your half hour in the garden could consist of a nature hunt, where you have a dig, see what creatures you can find, have a look at the birds around you. That then you can come inside and you can talk about it, make a video about it like this. You might decide to do a bit more research online and look up the creatures that you found, or your child could do drawings, pictures, make models, all that sort of thing. It's about making it fun. Try not to stress too much if the timetable isn't adhered to every day. It's okay. Just the next day, get up and have another go with it, and try and keep the consistency with it. You may find that it works great to start with, and then your child gets a bit bored with it. So again, it's about changing it up a bit, making it fun, making it more interesting. Maybe do like a video diary, or some other form of recording what you're going to do that day. But it's all about preparing them and bringing in that security, knowing what's going to happen during the day. So good luck with it.